Hello everyone, welcome back to Trading Card Game Wednesday. Wolfpack Wednesday, I think we're at 11 now. And today is a really sporadic, the most sporadic Wolfpack Wednesday I've ever had, because I was scrolling through Instagram this morning, kind of just looking through stories, and I come across Carly's story from Board Game Buzz. If you're not following Board Game Buzz, definitely make sure you do, because, well, me and Carly have very, very similar board gaming tastes, and we've been hyped about so many similar games, and she also has a really fun page recommending very, very awesome games. So definitely check her out if you aren't already on Instagram. But long story short, I saw a Lord of the Rings post. It was a Lord of the Rings themed card game. And specifically, it was for Magic the Gathering. Now, I've never had a big pivotal reason to play Magic. I've always been a Yu-Gi-Oh person from the very beginning. But now that Lord of the Rings has been embedded into a trading card game system, I was, of course, immediately interested, being also a huge, huge Lord of the Rings fan. I watch that thing on replay all the time when I'm editing. And so we were going back and forth, talking about the game. She gave me a brief rundown of the gameplay, and I went immediately to start calling some board game stores to see if there were any in stock, because apparently it's like a pre-sale right now. And I think the official game doesn't come out until Friday. I looked everywhere in my retail stores. They're all sold out. Literally everywhere around me, Target, Barnes & Noble, they're gone. So luckily, I came across another local gaming store that had a bunch in stock, and I drove there about like 40 minutes away, and I came home with this, what we're gonna open on camera right now. Now, I contain myself, let me tell you now, because these things are insanely expensive and borderline overpriced, but there is one very, very interesting story about this. I was already interested in the gameplay, but there's also like a little gimmick, honestly. So Magic released one card, and one card only. Guess of what? I would have guessed Sauron, but actually it is the ring. The One Ring. There is one copy of this card, and currently is going for some crazy amount of money. But it is very interesting to see that there's only one copy of this card. It's holofoil, written Elvish, I think the same scripture written on the actual ring. First up, I have two booster boxes that I'll open at the very end. They're about 3 different boxes. I got this one because I know usually like the starter packs in trading card games aren't usually worth getting. They're usually a lot cheaper to get singles and stuff if you need anything from there. So I wanted to get the more experienced set, I think, and just figure it out. So this right here is supposed to come with a die, comes with a nice little card box, some reference cards, 12 cards of these set boosters, and 20 traditional foils and basic lands. All right, this right here is such a freaking beautiful case. Look at this Lord of the Rings box. Now in this box, looks like there's a card sleeve, and these are all punchable tokens, probably used for the game. Oh wow, I think the quality of this die is way better than I expected. Check that out. That's super nice. Look at this D20. So first up, we have this. This is probably like the starter stuff. First time ever opening some Magic the Gathering cards. Okay, so first up we have the planes. Some more planes. Looks like 2 of them, 2x2, so 2 very similar artwork. We have islands. Oh wow, look at this. Water resource. We have swamps. Mountains with fire. And forest. And then we have a little reference card on your turn. Tells you what to do, how to cast spells. Now, if you have any tips for me about how to start off learning Magic, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know how you got started with it and learn quickly, because I heard you can start playing with just like a few set of booster packs, which is pretty crazy. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh, you need to build out like a whole set of 40 cards, which is insane. Okay, next up, the next one over here. This one says, well, actually, they're all on the back right here. It says Deck Master. But next up, we have, oh, look at this, Holo. I'm pretty sure this is included everything. We got Frodo. It looks like just the top right there is holo. I wish the whole thing was holo though, but right here we have Frodo. We got Samwise, the true MVP here. Gollum. This is also in holo. And the One Ring that I showed you earlier is like in rainbow and super crazy holofoil. And none of it is in English. It's all in Elvish. And then we also have some really, really nice holo planes and islands. Oh, these are here. See the card art here? These are all holofoiled. I love that. That's amazing. We got these. We got islands all in holo as well. Yeah, all the landscapes or like the resources are all holofoiled, which is super, super nice. Love that. Now, next up, the 8 set boosters. I'm hoping that because they're in a booster pack, that there are cards that you can't get in a normal set. I would assume so, or else why I put it in like a pack. So in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think in Pokemon, there's like a certain way you're supposed to open the cards to see the holo foil last. I'm just gonna assume it's the same way. So I'll turn this way. What is this? Yite? Yai. Oh, this is a cover card. I guess this is probably like a collectible art card. We have another Mountain Territory. Orcish Medicine. Mordor Muster. The Torment of Gollum. Smeagol. Gothmog. A Uru Captain. A book. Oh, that's pretty cool how they have like little relics and artifacts too. I think Carly mentioned that as well. Denethor. I have never heard of this one. This legendary creature, apparently. We have the Lash of Balrog, the Lost Isle Calling, Peregrine Took, and Food. Oh, actually, I totally missed this because I'm holding at a funny angle. But Peregrine is the most rarest card in this booster pack. You can tell because I guess these symbols here will have a different color depending on its rarity. And of course, it is holo foil compared to the others, but I can't really see from this angle. Nice. So there's our first holo, Peregrine. We'll put that to the side. I've always wanted to do a trading card game unboxing on this channel. And it's funny that Magic the Gathering, which I've avoided for so long, is the first one. Okay. Now this one over here shows a holo forest, which is pretty awesome. We have the Great Hall, Gimli's Axe. Gimli's such a funny character. Honestly, I love Gimli. The Bath Song, Grey Havens, Glorfindel, Gothmog, Barad-dûr, and Pippin's Bravery is our holo foil for this one, and Shifting Wall to end it. So it's interesting that the holo is like second before the last one. Here is Pippin's Bravery in all its shining glory. Now, if you played any other trading card game, let me know which one it is if it wasn't Magic the Gathering. Were you a Yu-Gi-Oh fan like me? You play Pokemon? I've honestly always wanted to get into Pokemon too, to like play it for real instead of just collecting it like I used to. Okay, so here's the artwork for this one in pack number 3. And then we have Mountain, very different looking mountain for this one. We have Nimble Hobbit, Farmer, Cavalier. We've got Stern Scolding. You cannot pass. You know, speaking of Gandalf, if I don't get Gandalf in all of this after my little mission over today, if I don't get Gandalf or Legolas, I'm going to riot and just return all this back. Just kidding. Okay. Next up, Lost to Legend. We have the Knights of Dol Amroth, Eowyn, Smite, the Deathless. Looks like the holo for this one. And we also have, this is actually pretty sick rare. Look at that orc army. That's pretty awesome. And then we have Smite for our holo number 3. Pack number 4. Go ahead and speed things up here. Oh, Smeagol on the cover art here. Check that out. Move this to the side. Okay. Swamp, Shire, Arwen. Ooh, super nice. Celeborn. I haven't heard of Celeborn. Oh, Legolas. Speaking of Legolas, this right here, I was just talking about him. Hell yeah, Legolas, man. Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on. There's two forms of Legolas. One is Counter of Kill. Hold on, I'll go back to that in a second. We have Shagrat and Mirkwood Bats is our holofoil for this one. Okay. I don't know if this is rare or not. Probably not. It's gray. But still, I love how I do have the alternate form of Legolas and I have the regular form too. This is super, super cool. Love this. Okay, well, that has to be my favorite pull of the day so far. Speaking of Legolas, next up, I guess we're just looking for Gandalf then. Moving on here, we have this ghostly artwork for that one. Okay, so we got the Mountain, Captain of Umbar, Galadriel. Ooh, wow, that's super nice. Legendary. This is another legendary creature. Ooh, Aragorn, the leader here. Check that out. Reprieve is our holo. Return target spell to its owner's hand and draw a card. Instant. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our Reprieve up here. So we have part of the company so far. We got Frodo. We got Sam. We got Legolas. And we have Aragorn too. Missing Gimli and Gandalf. Okay, for a second, I thought this was Legolas. I think this might be Legolas when he was fighting in like the two towers. Maybe. Not sure. Okay, next we have another holo of the forest. Dundane Blade. A Voracious Fell Beast. I think I saw another version of the Voracious Fell Beast over in this deck here, but this is a holo foil of that one. That's pretty cool. And then we also have the ring. Okay. Okay, next one. We have 2 left, and then we'll get to the really exciting ones. That octopus creature in the first movie when Frodo was when Frodo got grabbed by it. Okay, another. Wow, they have a ton of holo foil for us. Look at that. We got Knights, Cloth, Balrog's Lash. Check that out. Glorfindel, another Arwen, but I love the artwork of the legendary creatures. They look awesome. They have to be strong. They gotta be, right? Some more bats. Shire. Okay, we have our first holofoil Book of Mazar Bull. And one more booster to open. Fun fact, the rarest card I've ever opened from a booster pack, if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh back then, was Trishula. I opened a Trishula, which was like the cover card of a certain booster pack. That was it back then. It was crazy. Every one of my friends wanted to pay me for that one. And I think it's going for like $80, which at the time and still now was a ton of money for a card. Okay. Next up, we have some more artwork. And we have Swamp, Breaking of the Fellowship. Ooh. Carlos was mentioning how you can make a deck based on the color of like the types of cards you're going for. Mine would easily be like the evil side, and I'm assuming red is the evil side. This is probably the type of deck that I would play. Nice. Grey Havens, another Glorfindel. Elrond, awesome. Look at this. Lord of Rivendell, Elrond. Q. And we have a holo form of Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Check that out. I love the artwork in this one. The ring kind of making a frame out of this is super nice. Love this. All right, people, here we are. 2 collective boosters. Let me tell you now, this was $20 for one booster pack, by the way. This is $20 per booster pack. The whole entire booster pack box was $400. That is insane. Insane. I complain, but don't be surprised when next week, opening an entire box of the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering Collector's Booster Box set. Okay, well, it looks like the holo. Oh, wow, they're holos on both sides. Okay, I'll open from the back. Opens from the back, we have Smaug. Oh my god, Benedict Cumberbatch playing Smaug. Beautiful. We have Smaug. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. Sorcery card here. Second holo foil. We have the Shower of Arrows. Shire Scarecrow. Wow, there are a ton of holofoils here. Rally of Hornburg. Gandalf! Oh, yes! I was just speaking of Gandalf. This is wait, this is not the form of Gandalf that I've seen. Hold on. Gandalf, friend of the Shire. Did we pull everything that we wanted to today? Yes, we did. Even got Aragorn as a bonus. Okay, so we have Gandalf. Awesome. I hope, let's see, Gandalf, Flash. You may cast sorcery spell as though they had Flash. And whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Gandalf, friend of the Shire as your ring bearer, draw a card. Interesting. Look, this is him when he was doing fireworks in the very beginning. Gandalf. We have Frodo. Forest. Hugh. Oh, wow, there are a ton of cards in here. King of the Oathbreakers. The ghost that... I think this is from the ghost army that Aragorn summoned. Relic of Sauron. Another Legolas, hell yeah. Smeagol, Lash of Balrog, and another Samwise and Rivendell. So that's really fun how aside from territories and artifacts, you can also get like different places to use as well in this game. It's super cool. Okay, so I did not expect that many holofoils in one booster pack. No wonder they're $20 each. I guess that makes sense now. Okay, and our final booster pack of the day. Honestly, everything today has been a great pull already. We have Dundane Blade, holofoil version. Bombadil's Song. Torment of Gollum. Grey Havens Navigator. Frodo. The Grey Havens. Plains. Elven Chorus. King of the Oathbreakers again. Motivated Pony, Peregrine Took, Saruman. Oh, I didn't even know you could play as Saruman. Legendary creature. We got Prince Imrahil, Frodo, the One Ring, and some food. Okay, I would say today was a very successful pull, but if you know anything about Magic or anything about this Lord of the Rings version of the game, please let me know in the comments below if this is enough to make a deck and to play with. Hopefully it is. And if I have any like really good cards, would also love to know too, but I'm sure I'll pick it up in time. Let me know if you want to see some more Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering content. We'll see how deep I get into this game. I can't wait to learn it and actually play it and see which cards pair well with others. That's gonna be super fun to learn. Like just learning a trading card game in general has always been one of my favorite things. That's why I was so hooked onto Yu-Gi-Oh! And I kind of stopped because it was getting bad. But now I'm glad I have another addiction. Thanks, Carly, for getting into this. Before, at least, it gets into Disney Lorcana. We'll see how it goes. Carly, thank you so much for your recommendation for getting this trading card game set. I can't wait to start playing, and I will see you all in the next one.